DA says it's deeply unethical for the President and the Chief Justice to discuss the delay in releasing the final instalment of the state capture report.
Yeah, down in Cape Town, the official opposition publishing what is a short documentary on the ANC's Cadre Deployment policy. So what's that all about? Here's Lindsay Dentlinger.
The DA says without the ANC's Cadre Deployment policy, state capture would not have thrived.
It's very hard to imagine the President and the Deployment Committee not being implicated in the findings. And should that happen, should that be the case, it's going to very significantly bolster our legal challenge, and it's also going to make it much more difficult politically for the ANC to try and continue opposing our efforts both in court and in terms of the eNCA deployment bill.
But DA leader John Steenhuisen says it's highly unethical and inappropriate that the Chief Justice consulted the President on the timing of the final release.
I don't think the President should have been involved in conversations with the Chief Justice on the timing of this at all, particularly given the controversial nature of this fourth volume, which is going to traverse Cadre deployment. It's going to traverse the President's own involvement, both as the former Deputy President and now the President of the ANC. I think it would be wrong for a judge to confer with somebody who could well be the accused in a particular matter. And I think the President should have been more mindful to insulate this process, because the impression that's been created in all of this, that the President, who is himself subject of some of the findings, no doubt, or certainly some of the commentary, is now managing and massaging.
It says it also does not buy the reasons for the delay.
We're all going to get this thing electronically. It's a matter of pressing send on a button and it's going to get into people's mailboxes and the like. So it shouldn't matter how high the volumes are stacked or how many there are. We're going to get electronically. I don't buy that argument, and I think it's important that we understand why the President felt it appropriate to be in conversation with the Chief Justice around particularly this Volume 4, and particularly given the fact that the President himself is in a tight spot at the moment with the Pala Dollargate scenario hanging over his head.
The DA is confident the final instalments of the Zondo Commission report will bolster the DA's case to have the ANC Cadre deployment policy declared unlawful. Lindsay Dentlinger, Cape Town.